True power begins with emotional control. When you refuse to react impulsively, people lose leverage over you. Calm behavior under pressure signals dominance. Those who master their emotions silently command respect without demanding it. Your presence must speak before your words. Move slowly, deliberately, and with purpose. Rushed actions reveal insecurity. When people feel your confidence without explanation, they hesitate to challenge you, sensing consequences they cannot fully understand. Speak less than necessary. Every unnecessary word weakens your authority. Silence creates mystery, and mystery creates fear. When people cannot predict your thoughts, they assume depth and danger, giving you power without confrontation. Never explain yourself to those who haven't earned clarity. Explanations place you beneath others' judgment. Powerful individuals allow actions to define them. When you stop justifying your choices, people adjust themselves around your authority. Control access to yourself. Availability reduces value. When people must wait for your attention, they begin to respect it. Distance builds importance, and importance builds influence. What is rare is always treated as powerful. Let others reveal themselves while you remain guarded. Ask questions, listen carefully, and disclose little. Information is leverage. The more you know and the less you show, the stronger your position becomes in every interaction. Maintain a disciplined appearance. How you dress, stand, and look others in the eye shapes perception instantly. Authority is often decided before a word is spoken. Never underestimate the psychological impact of controlled presentation. Avoid unnecessary conflicts. Power does not need constant validation. Choose battles strategically and walk away when winning offers no advantage. Restraint signals strength, while constant aggression exposes insecurity and lack of control. Be predictable in values, unpredictable in actions. When people know your standards but not your moves, they tread carefully. This balance creates stability mixed with uncertainty, a combination that naturally commands respect and caution. Never chase approval. The moment you seek validation, you surrender power. Let others seek your acknowledgement instead. Those who stand firm in self-worth become natural authorities in any environment. Build a reputation for consistency. When your words align with your actions, trust and fear grow together. People respect those who cannot be manipulated or pressured into contradiction. Observe more than you participate. Power favors the watcher, not the performer. When you study patterns, weaknesses, and motivations quietly, you gain advantage without revealing your intentions. Detach from outcomes emotionally. When success or failure does not shake you, people sense inner strength. Detachment makes you unpredictable and resilient, two qualities that discourage challenges before they begin. Never reveal your full capabilities. Let people underestimate you. Hidden strength is more effective than visible force. When necessary, controlled displays of power leave lasting psychological impact. Remember, authority is not demanded, it is assumed. When you act as though you expect respect, most people comply unconsciously. Confidence, discipline, and restraint combine to form an aura few dare to confront. Never rush decisions. Time reveals information force cannot. When you wait while others hurry, you gain clarity and advantage. Patience unsettles people because it signals you are confident enough to let events bend in your favor. Learn to control your facial expressions. A neutral face denies others emotional feedback. When people cannot read you, they grow cautious. Uncertainty makes them second-guess their words, actions, and intentions around you. Make people earn your trust slowly. Quick trust signals desperation. By testing loyalty over time, you separate allies from opportunists. Those who pass your tests value your approval more and betray you less often. Understand that fear lasts longer than affection. Kindness is useful, but it must be selective. When people know consequences exist, respect becomes stable. Compassion without strength invites challenge and manipulation. Never compete openly unless victory is guaranteed. Silent superiority is safer than loud dominance. Let others exhaust themselves proving worth, while you remain unchallenged, conserving energy and authority. Create boundaries that are never crossed twice. The first violation must meet calm but firm consequences. Consistency teaches people how to treat you. Once boundaries are respected, your presence alone enforces them. Do not reveal weakness unless it serves a strategy. Vulnerability without purpose invites exploitation. Power lies in choosing what others see, not in complete transparency. Make your absence noticeable. When you step away and things lose balance, your value becomes undeniable. Influence is measured not by activity, but by the impact left behind. Stay emotionally independent. When nothing external controls your mood, no one can manipulate you. Emotional self-sufficiency creates an unshakable aura others instinctively respect. Let others underestimate your intelligence. Surprise is a weapon. When expectations are low, your decisive actions feel overwhelming. Hidden depth creates lasting psychological dominance. Reward loyalty quietly. Punish betrayal decisively. People remember consequences more than words. This balance builds devotion among allies and fear among enemies without constant enforcement. Never seek revenge impulsively. Strategic distance weakens enemies more effectively than confrontation. Let time, patience, and precision deliver justice on your terms. Adopt the mindset of inevitability. Act as if success is already yours. People align themselves with those who appear destined to win, not those who hope. Study human nature relentlessly. Most behavior is predictable when driven by fear, desire, and pride. Understanding these forces allows you to guide outcomes without force or exposure. Ultimately, power is psychological. When others believe you cannot be shaken, replaced, or controlled, they stop testing you. Your aura becomes a silent warning. No challenge feels worth risking. Never reveal your long-term plans. Visibility invites interference. When others cannot see your destination, they cannot block your path. Power grows strongest in secrecy, where intentions remain protected until results make resistance useless. Learn to control the room without speaking. Posture, eye contact, and stillness influence behavior. When your silence feels heavier than others' words, people instinctively defer to your presence. Avoid emotional attachment to people's opinions. Approval is temporary. Respect is durable. When you stop caring how you are perceived, others start measuring themselves against you instead. Use kindness strategically, not emotionally. Generosity should create loyalty, not entitlement. When people know your kindness has limits, they value it more and fear losing it. Never interrupt chaos immediately. Let disorder expose weaknesses first. When others panic, you observe. Intervention after clarity positions you as the solution, not another voice in confusion. Be comfortable being misunderstood. Clarity invites judgment. Ambiguity protects power. When people project their assumptions onto you, you remain untouchable while they reveal themselves. Train yourself to remain unmoved by praise or insult. Emotional neutrality creates dominance. When reactions disappear, manipulation fails, and challengers lose motivation to test you. Choose alliances carefully. Power shared with the wrong people becomes vulnerability. Surround yourself with those who respect strength, not those who feed on access. Control your exits as carefully as your entrances. Leaving at the right moment preserves authority. Staying too long weakens influence and invites familiarity, which always breeds challenge. Never correct people who underestimate you. Let them remain comfortable in their ignorance. Surprise is more effective than intimidation, and revelation at the right time shifts power instantly. Create a sense of inevitability around your decisions. When people believe outcomes are already decided, resistance feels pointless. Certainty discourages opposition before it forms. Understand that dominance is often granted, not seized. When you behave as though leadership is natural to you, others follow unconsciously, seeking stability in your certainty. Do not chase momentum, design it. Small, consistent wins compound into authority. When success becomes routine around you, people associate your presence with control and order. Study silence as a weapon. The pause before speaking, the delay in response, the unanswered question, all create pressure. Silence forces others to fill the space, often exposing weakness. Finally, remember this: true power does not announce itself, it is felt. When your calm, discipline, and restraint unsettle others, your aura becomes a boundary few dare cross. Never appear desperate for outcomes. Desperation leaks weakness. When you seem prepared to walk away at any moment, people sense leverage shifting away from them and toward you. Let consistency build your authority, not intensity. Explosive effort fades, but steady discipline reshapes perception. When people see you unmoved by pressure day after day, they accept your dominance as permanent. Control your energy before controlling situations. A composed inner state stabilizes everything around you. People instinctively follow those who feel grounded, not those who react to every disturbance. Do not rush to prove intelligence. Let others speak first. The more they talk, the more information you collect. Power belongs to the one who listens without revealing conclusions. Create consequences without drama. Emotional punishment invites resistance. Calm enforcement trains obedience faster than anger. When consequences feel inevitable, challenges disappear on their own. Never let familiarity erase respect. Distance preserves authority. When people feel too comfortable around you, boundaries blur. Controlled space keeps hierarchy intact without constant reminders. Learn to disappoint people early. Approval addiction weakens leadership. When you choose principle over popularity, those who remain become loyal, and those who leave remove themselves as liabilities. Operate from principles, not moods. Emotional leadership is unstable. When people know your reactions are governed by rules, not feelings, they adapt quickly and stop testing limits. Keep your victories understated. Loud success invites envy and sabotage. Quiet wins build momentum while avoiding attention. Power that grows unnoticed is hardest to stop. Understand that dominance is psychological before physical. Whoever controls perception controls outcomes. Change how people think about you, and their behavior will follow automatically. Never expose effort, only results. Visible struggle lowers perceived power. When success appears effortless, others assume mastery and stop questioning your capability. Let people fear losing access to you more than losing arguments. Access is currency. When your presence becomes valuable, compliance increases without confrontation. Delay gratification strategically. Those who sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term control gain unmatched leverage. Discipline creates an aura of inevitability others respect instinctively. Make your standards non-negotiable. Flexibility invites manipulation. When people know certain lines never move, they stop pushing and start aligning. Remember this: you do not need to dominate everyone. You only need to dominate the situation. When outcomes consistently favor you, your aura enforces itself without resistance. Accept isolation as the cost of strength. The higher your control, the fewer equals you will have. Loneliness is not weakness. It is proof that you no longer need validation to stand firm. Let people feel your certainty before they hear your logic. Conviction changes behavior faster than arguments. When you believe without hesitation, others follow to avoid being left behind. Never confuse kindness with softness. Be fair, but never fragile. Fairness earns respect. Fragility invites pressure. Balance humanity with authority so compassion never becomes permission. Control the pace of interactions. Those who rush seek advantage. When you slow conversations, decisions, and responses, you dictate the frame. Power belongs to the one who controls timing. Do not seek to be liked. Likability fades under stress. Seek to be undeniable. When your presence commands seriousness, people adjust instinctively, even if they resist internally. Stay 3 steps ahead mentally. Anticipation eliminates surprise. When nothing catches you off guard, others stop trying to outmaneuver you and start adapting to your rhythm. Protect your inner world fiercely. External chaos loses power when your mind remains ordered. Inner discipline creates outer dominance without force. Never threaten. Act. Threats reveal intention and fear. Silent execution reshapes reality. When results arrive without warning, your reputation enforces itself. Let pressure refine you, not expose you. When stress sharpens your focus instead of breaking it, People recognize unshakable strength. Detach from the need to explain your silence, distance, or choices. Justification weakens authority. Those who matter will understand. Those who don't are irrelevant. Master the art of controlled restraint. You always could act, but choose not to. That choice is power. Restraint unsettles people more than aggression ever could. Become predictable in discipline, unpredictable in execution. This contradiction keeps others cautious. Stability builds trust. Unpredictability prevents challenge. Allow time to build your legend. Reputation is strongest when others tell your story for you. Silence lets myths grow larger than truth. Accept that true dominance is quiet. Noise belongs to insecurity. When your calm unsettles rooms, you no longer need to announce strength. And remember this final truth. When your presence alone alters behavior, arguments end before they begin. This is the aura no one dares challenge.